Alright, welcome to the introduction of Home&Family.net. Previously, this site had been run by the Association of Saskatchewan Home Economists, and this is what the site used to look like. Their site contained money matters, your family, food and nutrition, clothing, textiles, consumer smarts, and housing. Each heading had more information under it. So if we went to food and nutrition here, we'd get a display of more items under food and nutrition, such as food preservation, safety storage, and so forth. It provided a lot of content and a lot of depth for you, the reader, to go through. Also, let's say if you came to the site though looking for something specific, you could go to search, and let's say you were looking for a recipe with chicken in it. As you can tell by my history, I've done it before. And here comes the results. The results display every page that contains the word chicken and recipe. So as we can see, there are a lot of recipes out there. I have 3 pages worth containing the word recipe and chicken. Now, if you wanted, you could also click on advanced search. Now, you could also search by keyword, the date, and how to order the results. So there's a lot of flexibility in how to search, and it was all at your fingertips because there was so much information found on this website. Now, if you wanted to stay in touch with the website in terms of getting notification of when there would be new posts found on here, you could subscribe by email by typing your address or email address here, or by subscribing to the RSS feed. So there were those 2 options as to how you could keep track and stay up to date with what was being offered by the Association of Saskatchewan Home Economists on their Home&Family.net site. Home&Family.net was made in recognition of Emmy Odie. Emmy Odie is a home economist in Saskatchewan. She had a column in The Western Producer. Now here on Home&Family.net is information regarding Emmy Odie's career and her accomplishments in the province of Saskatchewan. So this is who the site was made for. Now, recently the site has gone under new changes, and as I'm sure you've noticed, when you go to Home&Family.net now, this is the page that you come to. It looks much different, looks like a book on a table, and it's now run by the Manitoba Association of Home Economists. They're the same kind of titles along the top: clothing, textiles, consumer tips, family, food and nutrition, housing, and money matters. So the same kind of similar titles that were found previously on Home&Family.net. Also, we had just talked about Emmy Odie. Click on the bookmark here. That exact same information that was found on the previous version of Home&Family is now here. And you can learn more about her on this page. You can also search. Let's do recipe. And all the posts that have the word recipe in them, they would pop up and be shown here. And as we can see, there's a lot of content here. Now, some of the results will be the same that were on Home&Family or Home&Family.net, the previous version, because we've brought over the top viewed articles and the most looked at and the longest stayed on, and also their most recent articles that were found on Home&Family.net, the ASHI version, so as to keep things going, that we're not replacing but continuing on what was put in place beforehand. One of the main differences, though, about this version of Home&Family is how you can connect with the sites and how to keep up to date. So one of the main traditional ways on the last site was to sign up by email. But some people may not always like getting another item in their inbox or their email. So we've added the Facebook page. And if you click on that link, it brings you to Home&Family.net here on Facebook, right, where the most recent posts are brought up here. Also, we've brought a Twitter feed in as well. And if you click on Twitter here, it takes you to homefamily_phac, which is the Home and Family Twitter account. And whenever something is updated on the blog, it now appears here as well on the Home and Family Twitter account. So that's 2 ways, well 3 if you take into account the email. And then also there is the RSS feed that users can connect with. So there's that multifaceted way of being connected to this site. Also with the Manitoba Association of Home Economists, there's other projects that are involved. And you can get the links to those projects on this blog. We've got the Mahi TV, the Farm to School Healthy Choice Fundraiser, and also Basic Skills for Living. Now, let's say you come to the site and you've tried searching for something that's not there. You can go, scroll on down here, and we have here the View Previous Site. And if you click on this link, it will take you to homefamily.net, the previous version, which is now found at www.homefamily.info. So all the great stuff that was found previously, and you may not be able to find on the new version, you can find here. So that way we've got the new mixed with the old. So I hope you like where this blog and where the site is going and how it's becoming interactive. One of the other things that I'll point out here as to how it's interactive is at the bottom of every post that you read, which this one's a really long post, you can leave a reply. Let us know what you think of the post. Maybe something's missing, maybe you have a question about it, and we can keep in touch that way. So it's very interactive in that way. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here, and I hope you connect with us either on Twitter, on Facebook, by email, or through the synchronization, the RSS feed. So let's stay in touch, and this site will be up to date, providing recent information and articles by professional home economists that are in the community. Thanks for watching.